In this tutorial video, we're going to be looking at the fourth and final of the conditional statements. So this is going to bring an end to our chapter. Now today, the final statement we're going to be looking at is also known as the ternary statement. So in a single line of code, the Java ternary statement lets you assign a value to a variable based on a Boolean expression. At its most basic, the ternary statement can be used as an alternative to the Java if-else statement, but it even goes beyond that and can be used on the right-hand side of Java statements. So as you can see here, this is the theoretical representation of that statement, of the ternary statement. So this statement can be read as if test condition here is true, then assign the value of value 1 to result, otherwise assign the value of value 2 to result. So just to explain this a bit better, let's say for example in test condition we were testing is x inferior to y, for example. So is x inferior to y? That's our test condition. If x is inferior to y, then the value of x will be assigned to result. If x is not inferior to y, so y is superior to x, then y, which is value 2, will be assigned to the result. So that's the principle, that's the theory behind the ternary statement. In the next step, we're going to try and apply that theory to a practical example. So meet me in the next step. So now that we've understood the theory behind the ternary statement, let's try and apply that theory to an example. So let's start off by creating, let's say, 3 variables. The first variable we'll call minval. That will be our result if you're following the theoretical representation that you saw in the table before. So that's our result variable. Then we'll create 2 other variables, a, which will assign a value of 3 to, and b, a value of 2. Then let's start typing out our ternary statement. So minval equals, and then we want to test the condition, let's say a inferior to b, question mark, and then a 2 dots b, like so. And then we want to print excuse me, and then we want to print out the following sentence. Like so. So just to recap, we created 3 variables, minval, which is our result variable, and then our 2 variables with values inside of them. So what we want to do here, or what we've asked it to do in our program, is basically test if a is inferior to b, then we want to assign a, the value of a, to our variable which is called minval. If a is not inferior to b, then we want to assign our value, our b value here, to minval. And then we've asked it to print out this sentence, which should print out the result. So let's try this. Click on run. Okay. And as you can see, A is not inferior to B, so B is displayed in the result. So if we were to change around the values here, so let's say A is inferior to B, test it again. As you can see, A is displayed in the result. So that's how you use the ternary statement in Java.